Today we are going to discuss how to answer the questions related with the concept maxima and minima. I am just sharing the common method of answering this. How will be the question pattern? Either function will be given or you have to form a function. To that function, the first step is to get the f dash of x and f double dash of x. Then, as what we have learned in increasing and decreasing type, you can find out the critical point. Method is f dash of x will be equal to 0, and you may get 1, 2 or 3 critical point. All that critical points you will be putting in a second derivative. Second derivative means in this expression, whatever will be this expression. Now remark, if f double dash of particular CP will be positive, then function is said to be minima at that particular point, and f double dash of the particular CP will be negative, then the function is said to be maxima at that particular critical point. And in case you want maximum and minimum value, then put the required critical point in the given function. So this is a common method of answering the question. As and when this method is applied for any particular question, you will understand what is the exact meaning of that. Let us look at this question. The demand of the question you write down. Find local maxima and local minima of the function f of x is equal to 3 into x raised to power 4 plus 4x square minus, you write 4x cube minus 12x square plus 12. Also find local maximum and local minimum value. This is a way of framing a question. Now first step, get the differential. As this rule, get f dash of x and f double dash x. So it will be 12x cube plus this is 12x square minus 24x. That is the first derivative. Second derivative, if you are asking me, it will be 36x square plus 24x minus 24. Now, for getting a critical point, what should be the approach? F dash of x will be equal to 0. Now, what is f dash of x? F dash of x means this expression. Now, this expression equal to 0. So, what I am doing? I am just taking 12x common. And rest of the things I am putting in a bracket. It will be x square plus x minus 2 will be equal to 0. Now I can factorize further. It will be 12x as it is. Here you can have a 2 factor, and from that you can get the critical point. So product is minus 2 and sum is 1. So it is nothing but x minus 1 and x plus 2. After simplifying, you will be getting the critical point as 0, 1 and minus 2. Now at present we are here. In the process we are here. We have got the critical points by using this step. Now what is the next work? Putting the critical point in the second derivative. What is the second derivative? 36x square plus 24x minus 24 I have written over here, and now I am putting one after another critical point. The first critical point is 0. If you replace 0, you are getting negative. So I should say function has maxima at x is equal to 0. I should say local maxima, and I can find out f of 0. F of 0 is nothing but the main function. In the main function, look at the main function. This is the main function. If in this main function, if you replace x is equal to 0, you will get your answer as 12. So f of 0 will be nothing but 12. Now second, now f double dash of 1 I am putting here. So it will be 36 plus 24 minus 24. It will get cancelled. You are getting 36. Being a 36 positive, I should say function has local minima at x is equal to 1. And if you want local minimum value, then I should find out f of 1 again. Now f of 1 means again the same expression. Same expression will be like this. 3, here everywhere I am writing 1. So first step will be 3. Then here it will be 4. Then minus 12 and plus 12. So the same thing I have written over here, it will get cancelled. You will get 7. This is nothing but. Now f double dash of 2. In the second derivative I am putting 2 here. It will be 36. Over here 4 plus 24. Over here also 2 minus 24. If you simplify, you will get a number which is a positive number. Whenever you get positive, your answer is local minima. So function has local minima at x is equal to 2. And if you want local minimum value, again you can put f of 2. F of 2 means 3 will be as it is, 2 raised to power 4 plus 4 will be 2 raised to power 3 minus 12 will be 2 square and plus 12. So you will get the. So this is a common procedure of answering the question whenever the question demand is find local maxima and local minima. Sometimes slightly change in the pattern of the question. The question may demand like this. Find, the word is absolute maxima. Absolute maxima and absolute minima of the function. The function will be same thing. Now what is the extra thing in this particular question which you have noticed? The interval is given. And local maxima and local minima, there no interval as given, so you talked about in a real line. Now the first step will be like this. It will be getting a derivative. 6x square minus 30x plus 36. Now getting a critical point. I can take out 6x common. No, x is not common. X square 6 is only common. 5x plus 6 will be equal to 0. Now I want to simplify further. So I can have a root. It will be x minus 2. Here it will be x minus 3. Its a factor will be like that. So critical point are 2 and 3. Whenever question of absolute maxima and absolute minima is there is no need of going for the second derivative. Then what to do? You have got the critical point 2 and 3. And in which interval it is asked about? 1 and 5. So I should put that 1 and 5 and 2 and 3 on a number line. Sometimes in case here it is minus 3 I am getting, so I should drop that minus 3. But now these both the critical points are lying in the given line. So I am just placing here. Look here, 1 and 5 and 2 and 3 are in between. Now, how will you proceed? You try to find out the function value at every point, f of 1, f of 2, f of 3 and f of 4. That means I should write 2 over here. It will be 1 cube minus 15, 1 square plus 36. Here it is 1 plus 1. Similarly, you can replace f of 2, the whole square minus 15, 2 square plus 36, 2 again plus 1. Similarly 2 again as it is. Now I should replace 3, 3 square minus 15, 3, here it is cube is there, 3 cube, 3 square plus 36, 3 plus 1. And then last one is 2, 4 raised to power 3, then minus 15, 4 square plus 36, 4 over here and plus 1. So you will be straight away calculating the value for each critical point and the end point of the given interval. Okay, absolute maxima and absolute minimum. So just quickly evaluate all those numbers. So the first number you are getting as 24, correct. The second number 29, third number 28 and the last number you are getting as 56. Here it is 5 to be replaced. 5 to be replaced. Is it okay? Now absolute maxima and absolute minimum means you will be monitoring this all number. Which is the maximum number present over here? 56. So conclude that absolute maximum value of the function on in the interval 1 to 5 is 56. At what point? X is equal to 5. And out of that minimum value is nothing but 24. So absolute minimum value of the function in the interval 1 to 5 is 24 and that will be at x is equal to x will be equal to 1. Okay. So far I have talked two issues. One is local maxima, local minima. Their second derivative is applicable. Absolute maxima, absolute minima. No second derivative. Straight away you can get the first derivative, critical point and discuss the function. The third type of question. Discuss about maxima and minima of the function. It is on the line of the first one. So I should find out it will be 3x square plus 2x plus 1. If you ask me what is f double dash of x, it will be 6x plus 2. Now f dash of x will be equal to 0. So it will be 3x square plus 2x plus 1 will be equal to 0. If you try to find out the critical point of that also, x cannot be 0 for any real number. for any real number. X cannot be 0 for any real number. So no critical point exists. So whenever there is no critical point, conclusion should be function do not have maxima and minima. Function do not have the maxima minima. So this is the three type of questions. Critical point you will get, then putting that critical point in the function and talking about boundary point is absolute maxima, absolute minima. If there is no critical point, we should not talk about further. So these are the three type of the questions. I am going to share two more concepts. Look now. Find the maximum and minimum value of the function. But this time function is given in this form, and we have learned that modulus functions differentiation is not possible. You cannot differentiate the function. Then question arises how to answer the question. The approach will be, this question can be framed in another way. Without using derivative, without using differential calculus, can you answer maxima minima? The answer of this question is yes. But whenever any function is more complicated, we are not going to use this method. Now how is the use of this method? Let us look at that. So 3x minus 3 will be greater than or equal to 0. When it will be equal to 0? It will be equal to 0 at x is equal to 3 by 2. So always this expression will be positive. Now 2x minus 3, I should subtract minus 7 on both sides. So it will be 0 minus 7. So I should get minus 7 on the right side. So this is nothing but your f of x. F of x is greater than or equal to minus 7. So you should say function has only minima at x is equal to 3 by 2 and the minimum value will be minus 7. And this function do not have maxima. Likewise, a parabolic function, the minimum value is 0, y is equal to x square, and the maxima you cannot say, the higher value you cannot say. On the line of same question without calculus, how you can answer the question? This is one more question which I should explain. Now, you know that it is cos function always lies between 1 and minus 1. Always. Now, adding 3 on both sides. So, I am adding 3. Over here it will be cos of 4x plus 3. Over here again 3 less than or equal to 1 plus 3. If you simplify this, it will be 2 less than or equal to f of x less than or equal to 4. Then this function has maximum and minimum value both. So function has maximum value will be equal to 4 and the function has a minimum value will be equal to 2. So this particular function has both maxima and minima. So this is the criteria where you can answer the question. In the next assignment, whenever we are meeting, that time I will be explaining the question how word problems can be converted into a function, and once function you are getting, then everything is possible at your end. Okay, so we'll stop now here.